my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logic Over Emotions podcast / reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African-American, Melly, baby. More hoops! Hey, man, I know I'm a little bit late, but the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. The Cavs have been doing a phenomenal job this year, as well as the Jazz and other teams, man, and I'm very proud of them. So we get a round of applause to the Cavs first and foremost for how they've been doing all this year, please. Very good job, man. And the Warriors are still figuring things out. They are my team. They've been my team since Monte Ellis, the Mississippi Bullet himself. So I'm glad to see how they've gone in this journey. But this time around, a lot of people are very discouraged by them. But like I told people before, don't give up. Let's keep pushing our team. Let's critique them correctly, but let's not give up on them, man. Because don't do that. That's weird. But please like, comment, subscribe. Put post notifications on. We post every single day, y'all. Love and appreciate y'all, man. And per usual, before we get into it, man, the intro. Shout out to CCBN for all NBA highlights that allow us to react to these videos without getting copyright strike. And I have a lot to talk about this in terms of the refereeing as well, too. Because this was this was not a good referee game at all. It wasn't.
Steph Curry. So Clay and Curry rail threes to begin, and 200 straight games of the three for Steph. And now this is gonna.
Also, as an artist, those jerseys are super Photoshop 101 heavy. Like the creative idea could have been a lot better. I do like the insignia in the middle. I do like that. But having that rose down there as it's like faded as it is, I'm not a fan of that. Like they could have done so much better. Oh my God. Donovan this year, bro, is
and it's their ball movement too. They're getting it off of.
He's applying pressure.
Step down the lane. Rams gonna get home. They got the bigs away from the basket that
Good
time.
pump fake. Low key look like a travel, I ain't gonna lie.
Gets around Mobley,
oh my God. That underhand is
his mid-range game. Wiggins putting it up and in, drawing the foul. That's off a made basket.
Like this was a good game until middle of the second quarter. That's when it got weird.
And Kevin Love, I just love how he's adjusted his game.
And Kevin Love, man.
Love spilled, Curry three, off iron there, and Looney, look what I found.
Good stuff, Looney. And Looney's been showing out too, bro. Can we also give a round of applause? I'm sorry, give a round of applause for Looney too, bro. Looney, man, been really holding his own, bro. He's not the most offensively gifted, but he's number one. He has a nice little mid-range in his package now. He doesn't do it a lot, but he has a nice little mid-range now. As well as that too, his IQ is very, very good. Not only on the rebounding, but on the defensive plays. He understands how to not get a foul. He understands where to put his hands here and there. He gets it. There are times that he does irritate me that he should block here and there. But I do understand at the same time where he does come from. So I have to also give him credit on that. Very good IQ from Looney, man. Very, very, very good piece. Because not only does he do that very well, he's very vocal when it comes to the team. Him and Draymond are the two most vocal people on the team. So it's important. Too easy. There's just time and Looney just like, he's just so slow sometimes. Oh my God. Y'all ain't see that nigga sent him to Cameroon. It's crazy because it's like, how did Kevin Love not? Man, that's crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought we were at the Cavs crib. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mobley, man. Mobley was going to work on everybody, man. He was, bro.
It's a game changer, and I'll tell you what.
And like I said before, Mobley, he's going to be something special in a couple of years. He's already good. I think he's a very good player. He's going to be something really good in a couple more years, bro. I promise y'all that. All right. Like I said, Cavs, man, y'all doing it right, bro. I love what y'all doing. Dubs, I love how y'all are learning.
Mobley.
Look at this.
When he made him pick up the dribble, that backdoor cut. Oh, no.
And then he gets smacked in the face. But DiVincenzo, you're sleeping.
Skip past the step.
Up and under. I remember this. Yep.
Reversing it up and in.
After this is when the game got really, really weird.
Curry over Garland to bank it home. Then Allen running the floor. Garland to bank it
Hold on.
home.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, he traveled.
Allen running the floor.
He traveled.
Mobley, who had the
And I'll talk about that too, because again, this is not me coming at the Cavs, because I know a lot of you are so tied in with these teams. You think that criticism means what people are hating. We don't hate on the side. I want you to be aware. But the Cavs got away with a lot of travel calls. I want you guys to understand that. I saw a lot of people in the comment section blaming, saying Golden State always gets away with illegal screens. I've seen Mobley, I've seen Allen do illegal screens during this whole game. I didn't say anything. It's perfectly fine because everybody does it. So I don't understand, why do you guys always do that? Whenever that you lose to the Warriors, sometimes I always hear, "Oh, these illegal screens, illegal." Everybody does it, bro. But I think your bias just really blocks you from seeing your own team do it. The Cavs were doing it too. The Cavs also were traveling a lot. Let's be aware of that. Let's understand that. And I see some plays when Curry was carrying the ball too. He had his hand under the ball as he was walking up the court. I saw that too. And I don't think they're gonna play it during this, but I saw it during the game. You got to call a spade for spade, y'all. If you're gonna be basketball fans, be basketball fans. Stop being so biased, because it makes your community of your fan base look bad. It looks terrible. So please stop doing that, please.
defense on one end, cleans up on the other end.
Please.
Everybody thinks they're going to drive by Looney. They never do. And pump fake him. Never jumps.
Like that.
Garland.
This one they got weird, because they said it was a body bump. That was not a foul.
That
was not a foul.
Down 4. And Poole 3. Now
Great shot.
That's so good. Cross screen. I don't think Mitchell's giving it up. Down to 3. And 2.
And I'm not mad at the Cavs at all, because the Cavs were hooping. They were hooping. Understand something. They get away with carries and travels. I'm not blaming the Cavs for that. Understand that. I will never blame a team for getting away with calls. You know what I'm saying? So the Cavs were hooping. I was more upset with the referees than anything, because the referees were allowing the Cavs to travel a lot. For God's sakes, Mobley had a basket interference right in front of the refs, and they called nothing. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then there was a foul that Curry had. I don't know if it was prior to that foul, beforehand, where he got fouled, or it was Draymond that got fouled, basically the exact same way, except Draymond flopped a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. He fell on the floor and everything. But I saw that, and then it came down when Garland, Curry had his hands up. They said he hip checked him. But when you look at the play, he didn't move his hip that much for it to be a hip check. He really didn't. I'm not lying, guys. If it was a foul, I'll say it's a foul. But he didn't move his hips to the point that it was really going to affect his shot. It really didn't. So that was, again, it was a lot of confusing foul calls that were going against the Warriors. I was really confused by. And then at the same time, the Cavs were getting weird calls to reciprocate the bad calling on the Warriors. I didn't like any of that. I did not like that, because then Golden State had 3 technicals. I think it was 3 or 4 technicals they had. And then one, Draymond, the ball hit him on his shoulder, went up, and he went to tap the ball back so they could get it. Because if he didn't tap the ball back, let's be honest, it was going to be a technical regardless. Let's be fair. And when that happened, they gave him a tech anyway. I said, yeah, bro, these referees really are odd. Which is weird, because one of them is very well known. I forgot his name. But number 45, he was a weirdo the whole game. Number 45 is a ref, and the other one up there, the bald gentleman. Very weird. Very weird. It was very weird and odd referee. It wasn't very fair.
You can get Clay something easy here.
Because honestly, they ruined the momentum for both teams. Honestly, they did.
It's uncanny.
I didn't like it.
Looney running the floor. Come on.
Like right there. Garland fouled him beforehand. They didn't call that too. But they were calling so many tic-tac fouls that I was like, bro, just let him play. Great lay, Garland. Great lay.
Andrew Wiggins just had a tough close out there.
And I got to talk to y'all about what y'all talking about from Garland. I got to talk to y'all about that, man. I read some things I didn't like. Great oop.
Beautiful feed from Donovan.
Great oop. Great oop.
Mobley, tough to finish at the rim. They blocked one.
Come on, Wig. Come on, Wig. Come on, bro.
Jeff hasn't scored in the quarter either.
Yes. I'm glad he said that, because this is another problem that I had with as well, too. They kept playing through everyone else except for Steph, and it was pissing me off, because if you look at my videos in the community, we all say the same thing. when they start hooping a little bit, they start going away from the exact person who got them there, Stephen Curry. And then when they get down by 11, Steph got to bring them back up. That is super unfair. That is super unfair. That's why sometimes I say Golden State does not deserve Steph. Because the fact that Steph is bringing you to this point, not saying he has to dribble and score all the time, but allow him to play through him or Draymond so you could use him as a decoy perhaps. They will sit there and set up Clay or set up Poole or set up Wiggins and pick Curry last sometimes. And I'm just like, bro, like, and you'll see Curry wanting the ball. And it's so irritating. It's super irritating. And that's a big problem with Golden State. It's been like this for a while. And it's very annoying, bro.
Hurt. Working with Jared Allen. Use that height on Draymond.
Great move, Allen. Great move. That could have been a foul. I ain't gonna cap. That could have been a foul.
4.5 minutes.
Yeah, watch. Until he scored. And then he went on a whole run by himself.
I mean, there's no
and it's ridiculous.
Right now.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Them to 40%
great floater. Like, come on, bro.
You know what else happened last game? Steph Curry.
Piss me off, bro. All of a sudden now when all your other starting five doesn't score, now Curry got to do it.
Threes have just not gone down tonight. That's what happens with the movement.
Draymond and Wiggins, man.
Able to save
I remember this too, yeah.
Here comes LeVert ahead of everybody to lay it up and in.
And I think he got away with a foul here too.
Right to Garland. Here comes
that hand. I know, honestly, I don't know if it was much. I don't know. Because honestly, Cleveland fans, I'm not going to lie to y'all. And y'all got to let me know if this is real or not. You guys were on the floor a lot. So I didn't know if y'all really were getting fouled or not. Because there was a lot of plays when you really did. There wasn't a lot of contact. And you were just on the floor a lot of times. So, again, I understand the NBA has a lot of, you got to act here and there. I ain't mad at that. But I was trying so hard to understand if those were really fouls or not sometimes. Because many of the times, it really wasn't a foul. So, like here, I don't know. I don't know if it's a foul or not. I don't know. I don't know if he just fell wrong. Or if that hand really did. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm playing that back. You must be out of your damn mind. Oh, my God. That is beautiful move, man.
Back in this zone, watch them attack in the middle with Jared Allen there. LeVert driving down the lane.
That was a foul right there too. His hands were not straight up. Like there were calls that Cleveland didn't get. That was a foul too. Oh, actually, I played that back. I'll play it back for y'all again, so y'all can understand where he fouled him at. Right here, he fouled him here. Then he was off. When he went to the side like this, he was off. But the ref should have called the foul before. I will say that. But at this point, though, his body wasn't. I know you can't see from here, but his body wasn't on him anymore. But there definitely should have been a foul before. I will definitely say that. Definitely should have been a foul before. Definitely. But on the shot itself, no, it wasn't a foul.
They've withstood the 14-0 Cleveland run. Curry.
Great pass. Oh, it's that One Piece game. Yeah, I tried playing this, bro. I tried. I couldn't. It was too much for me, man. But yeah, honestly, man, the referees, again, I will always be non-biased. I'll always be somebody to kind of tell like it is. But when I see
7 seconds with the shot clock off,
a lot of those fouls that were called that shouldn't have been, great. Got to box out. Mobley, I don't know why you pushed Steph, though. Great lay, Garland. Great lay. I'm going to talk about with Garland later. Around the end.
Wiggins has Garland. No help's coming initially.
Too easy.
Do not pass that.
It's too easy, man.
The clear side, Mobley on Lamb.
That's a great move, boy. That's a great move, Mobley. And that pissed me off so much, bro. You don't ever go 1-2 into the paint like that. You don't ever do passes like that. Donovan, money.
Perfect. And Wiggins went under that screen. That's all it takes.
I want to talk about that too, because again, that's what I'm talking about. They were fighting for the rebound. If you're going to be this tic-tacky, you have to understand something to my Golden State Warriors fans and also to my Cleveland fans. You have to be equal. If you're going to be this tic-tacky with fouls, these are grown men fighting for the rebound just in case down low. You have to be, you got to be fair, bro. You got to be fair. Because there was times when Allen was doing that and there was no fouls going for Golden State. There was times when Mobley was doing that, not on Draymond, but because Draymond's a bigger body, of course it's going to look worse on Mobley. But they were fighting for the rebound just in case, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. You see how Mobley was just like, what the, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. This man scored on 3 people. He scored on 3 people. Jesus. And this was a foul. Yep. That was a foul. Yep. That was bad. That was bad defense by Poole. Bad defense.
Just taking advantage of all the attention on Donovan Mitchell, making plays for his teammates.
And then him just winning his bag. He just winning his bag, bro. Clay. Yep. And Clay, even though I talk about him with bad shooting, that was perfect time for that shot. Yep. I made a joke about this too. I said, yo, the way they've been refereeing the Warriors, yo, if that was Garland going for that layup and that was Curry playing defense, that'd have been an and 1. Like dead ass. That'd been an and 1, bro.
He's at it again.
Like he went on flamethrower mode. He really did. And this one I want to talk about. I want to talk about this because y'all are weird. Y'all are very weird. Y'all really talked about this so badly, as if the Cavs got away with. Didn't get they were gifted so many calls that were weird, bro. And the fact that y'all looked at this. Number 1, he went into him. You're saying a moving screen. He wasn't fully set just yet. He wasn't moving to the left or to right. I could see where you're coming from with that. But you gotta understand from the referee's point of view. You've been calling bad calls for the Warriors all game. I'm gonna say this. That could have been called. I agree with the Cavs fans. It could have been called. But you got to understand a spade for a spade. You got to understand that. You can't want someone to do their job correctly now when it's in your favor, when it wasn't correctly called in the other team's favor the whole night, basically. If you want to be as equal as you claim to be, you got to understand something. They are trying to redo the wrongs, basically. That's what it was in this situation right here. Honestly. And as well as that, too, Cavs fans, you should be mad at your team for not telling him in the first place to watch the screen. Because obviously, they didn't tell him to watch out for that screen. They didn't.
Steph, 3.
And I know his neck. I know that was a whiplash to it. I know that hurt. But to sit there and say Golden State always wins off this, that, and the third, it just baffles my mind. Because it's only as if Golden State does all these wrong things and no other team does it. And then you'll sit there and say that they do it the most. They don't do it the most. Watch a lot of other teams. I guarantee a lot of you that say these things do not watch all NBA teams. A lot of teams do that. Just like a lot of you say Jordan Poole always carries. Really? 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 Just Jordan Poole? Really? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
How good is Steph Curry?
Come on.
Free throws, it's not going to cost them. And the Warriors come from 11 down to win at 106.
And I want to talk to you about the Garland situation, because a lot of you were talking about Garland, you Cavs fans, saying that he's not clutch, he's not this, he's not that, and the third. Do y'all not understand who he was guarding? Do y'all like have no understanding of basketball? How did you expect Darius Garland to be clutch while he was guarding Stephen Curry? He was guarding Steph for a good amount of the time. He was. And to be fair as well, too, to play devil's advocate with you guys, I do agree that he should have not had that ball during the crunch time. I believe Donovan should have had the ball more, me personally, because Donovan wasn't guarding the harder offensive matchup. He wasn't. So I would believe that he should be the one to take those shots over Garland, unless Garland's wide open, and that's different. But Yeah, man, I really didn't like how y'all talked about Garland, bro. I really didn't like that because y'all have to understand the point of view of him playing defense and he was playing hard defense on Steph, bro. And I was saying like, yo, he's playing really good defense on Steph. It wasn't working, but he was still playing good defense. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not, you know. But seriously, y'all, for those that out there, man, that say Warriors do this, Warriors do that, I will never sit here and say one team only does this, only one team. So I would never say that because that's just you sound like a hater. That's like hater activity. I can't do that. But I will call out things that I did see in this game, and they were moving screens on both sides. Only reason why y'all are saying Golden State does it so much is because of that one play, and the reason why y'all are saying that is because your team lost. Let's be fair, or you just don't like them at all. I've seen teams I've seen the Lakers do it. I've seen the Cavs do it. I've seen the Jazz do it. No one had a problem with that. But of course, because of Golden State, that's why y'all don't like it. But whatever, it is what it is. But the Cavs did play very good. They balled out. They did. They hooped. You know, I'm not gonna take that away from because what the refs want to be weird on both ends and then be weird mainly on Golden State side. I'm not gonna sit there and act like we're not gonna act as if Golden State wasn't getting the short end of the stick, basically. Like, come on, y'all. But let's talk about the stats, man. Mobley, great shooting, 8 for 15, 12 rebounds. He was out rebounding us like crazy. 4 assists, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, plus over 20 points. He had a great game. I think he had a very good game. That's a very good, very good, more than solid game, me personally. Allen, 6 for 8. Allen got fouled too. He should have had more free throws. Let me say that as well too for y'all Cleveland fans. He was getting fouled. He should have had more free throws too. I gotta admit that too, bro. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 13 points. Garland, 5 for 19. Again, I'm with you, Cleveland fans, but then I'm not with you because some of the shots he made were makeable. But I just think his legs were just so shot from chasing Curry around and chasing Clay and then guarding Wiggins. Like they were using mismatches on Garland, obviously, because he's the shorter individual. He's the shorter, most weaker player on that starting 5. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. So I understand why he was getting attacked. I understand your frustration, Cleveland fans as well too. We just gotta cut him some slack too, y'all. He's been playing great so far. I think this is his only bad game, I think. But 5 for 9, of course, it's bad shooting. It's bad shooting. 8 assists though, 2 steals. He was doing what he could do to help the team win. -3 for 15 points. LeVert, 4 for 11 is not too bad. 2 for 6 is not too bad. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds. 11 points for -1. Donovan Mitchell, 10 for 20. Very good from the field. 3 for 10 is not good shooting from the 3. So I think that was another problem too. But I think most of those, like 2 or 3 of those shots were from just Hail Mary kind of shots or just like, yeah, I think that was mostly towards the end, I believe, me personally. But 6 free throws. 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers. He had a great game too. +7 for 29 points. Round of applause for Donovan Mitchell. That's a great game, my brother. That's an all-star like game right there. 10 rebounds. Almost had a triple-double. Very good game. Kevin Love, you didn't shoot too well either, my brother. But you did make clutch buckets. I did see you make a lot of momentum swinging buckets. So that was very good from Kevin Love. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 9 points for -11. Osman, cardio. Okoro. I expect better from Okoro, bro. So, but again, you're chasing around Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Poole. Like, I understand why your scoring will be subpar. That's why I'm not gonna say nothing too bad about the scoring. I can't say he's cardio when I know why he's cardio. It's not because he's just trash. No, it's because he has to freaking guard Steph and he's a chase. I get it. I get it. You know, he didn't shoot well, but I know why. Golden State, man, that's a lot of pluses. Green, 1 for 5. Oh God, terrible shooting. 10 rebounds, 13 assists. 10 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, +2 for 2 points. Round of applause, Draymond Green, man. That's a very good game from Draymond Green. But the thing is about him, and I said this before, even in this game, he was trying to score too much at times when he shouldn't have, and it was irritating me because those shots should have went to Andrew Wiggins. Me personally, should have went to Wiggins. Even though Wiggins shot bad from 3, I felt like he could have done better, or Wiggins would have found a better person to pass it to, such as, you know, Curry, obviously. But Wiggins, 8 for 13, 1 for 4. It's not good, obviously. 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers for 20 points at -3. Looney, 3 for 4. I expect Looney to shoot pretty decent all the time, honestly. 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Looney had a very good game, very solid, all-around good game. 2 turnovers, +7 for 7 points, very good. Steph and Chef Curry, 50 for 23, phenomenal shooting, 6 for 11. I'm sorry, y'all, hold on one second. 6 for 11, 4 for 6. Also, can we be aware of this too, that Stephen Curry deserves more free throws? Because he only got 6 because he had another foul. They fouled him again in the last 30 seconds. He literally only had, if you think about it, he legitimately only should have, without that, he would only just had 2 trips to the line. That's it. That's it. And the fact that no one talks about that, but they love to talk about everything else the Warriors so-called do all the time. They don't talk about this, though. I love when people do that, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all so biased. It's ridiculous. I have no problem calling a spade, bro. I have no problem calling out my team when they get away with certain things at a certain games. But for y'all to sit there and say Golden State's known for getting away from all this, stuff is crazy. It's absurd. Because then if I'll ask you for proof, you'll have no proof. Or it will be something that's the wrong call. One or the other. But 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, +7 for 40 points. Round of applause for Stephen Chef Curry. Ladies and gentlemen, very good job, Steph. Very good job. He put that team on his back again. I need to talk about Klay, y'all. 3 for 13, 2 for 7, 1 for 2, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover. He was +3 for 9 points. But I want to talk about this. In no way, shape, or form should Klay be starting right now. I'm sorry. Klay shouldn't. I will never say trade Klay. Y'all saying trade Klay are weird. I'm sorry. Y'all are not real Golden State Warriors fans. Do not trade Klay. I don't want Klay to be traded. He needs time. I get that. Cool. I know y'all saying, but how much more time he needs? I get that. I understand your frustration. But I am not going to ever I will never give up on Klay. I won't give up. But I'm saying he needs to be able to go part with the second unit. Because I think if Jordan Poole was to come up, him play a certain amount of time, play like 4 or 5 minutes. Actually, it's kind of difficult. And the reason I say it's difficult because neither of them can play defense right now. Klay Thompson's starting to get a little bit back into the defensive back. I see it a little bit now. It's starting to really get in. I see his legs really starting to get more used to it. NBA is just physicality. NBA is just movement. I see him getting back into it again. And Poole just can't play defense at all. So it's very difficult for me because even though you'll have the offensive juggernaut from Poole, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of we're in a situation. So it's very difficult. So what do you guys think about that? Even though you'll have Jordan Poole starting, you don't know if you'll get that Jordan Poole that deserves a $140 million, $120 million, $40 million pool, or will you get the rookie pool? We don't know right now because he hasn't been consistent as much. Played a great last game though. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking that from him. But I'm just speaking from this future. Speaking from a logical future perspective. That's all. Klay's defense is not good right now, but it's getting there. I see it getting better. His offense is not there right now. His shots are always very short. But that does show me that he's starting to figure that out too, though. So, but again, what do you think about that? Kuminga. I don't like how Kuminga's only been playing for 4 minutes. I do not like that at all. I don't like what Steve Kerr's doing. I think he's being weird. I think he's being a weird, like, I feel like he's treating them like a dad-son thing. Because 4 minutes, 0 for 3. I get he's not shooting that well. Okay, fine. But you said you want the bench to get better. So what are we doing? Lamb played better than Klay. So I'm not saying to start him from now on, but if Lamb is playing better than Klay for the next 5 to 10 games, you have to start Lamb. At this point, you have to start Lamb. Because Lamb was very good. He was very good. 4 for 7. 2 for 5. He had clutch buckets. Klay had a clutch bucket, don't get me wrong. But he was also a reason why they were in this predicament in the first place. Let's be serious right now. As well as everybody else too. But he was a major contributor to why they were where they in a hole for a minute. Seriously. And again, to my homie, to my dog from New Row, I ain't trying to come at Klay. I love Klay, bro. But I gotta call for what it is. Just like with Westbrook. I love both of those players, but I gotta call it for what it is, bro. You do not keep shooting that ball like that if you're shooting this horrible, because you're putting your team now in a liability phase. You are. I get it that you're frustrated that you're not making your shots. I understand in totality, and I feel for you, big dog. I really do. But you got to understand, let Curry do his thing, and that ball will find you. And it will find you in rhythm. Because that's what Curry's unselfishness will always find Clay. We all know how Curry is. We all know how Draymond is. That's all I'm saying. DiVincenzo, he didn't do too well. He just came back from an injury, so I can't give too much on him. But he was +3, so that is a good thing to see at the least. Poole, very good game. Very good, solid game. This is the $140 million Poole I'm talking about. 6 for 13, 4 for 8, 2 for 2, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, +1 for 18 points. Phenomenal job by the brother Jordan Poole, man. Phenomenal job. And all around, this was a bad refereeing game. It was. It ruined a lot of momentum for both teams. But in totality, I did see it mess with Golden State more than it did for Cleveland. I just didn't like how people were saying Golden State gets away with this, that, and the third when they were only talking about that last possession, but no one said anything about the things beforehand. Nothing. It said nothing about that. And that's what I'm saying. I do not like when people do that. This biased attitude as if you're Ray Charles to everything else, but to things that are detrimental to your team, you can see all of that. And it was only one thing. Now, again, I said what I said. There were calls that Cleveland should have got as well, too, of course. But some of those were tic-tac fouls, and I don't think those should be called unless they really, really are affecting someone's shot. You know, that's different. Then I understand, of course, call it. But when you call in one end a non-foul call on Draymond, and then opposite team does the same thing on the other end, you call a foul for them, it looks funny. Same thing with Stephen Curry. Same thing with calling Jordan Poole for carries when we all know Ja Morant literally says we all do it. Literally. And y'all were super quiet when he said that. Y'all were really quiet when Ja said we all do it. Y'all stop saying Jordan Poole does it all the time immediately. I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you're going to talk basketball, bro, be fair. Be fair, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. And that's what we are. We're fair, non-biased, accountable in this community, man. What did y'all think about this game? What do y'all think about what I said? Did you like it? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm right? Explain to me why you think I am incorrect. Don't insult me, because all that's going to do is show me your intellectual value. That's all it's going to show to me. And I don't argue with low intellectual individuals, because all they do is talk nonsense on the internet. And I don't care about that, because bro, you're not going to talk like that to me in person. So I really don't care. So, but much love to y'all, man. I love anyone's opinion is always welcome on here, bro, as long as it doesn't come up with this blatant disrespect for no reason, because I'm not gonna do that to none of y'all or none of these NBA players. It's not how we get down. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for stopping by, man. It's your boy Melly. I'm signing out. And per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, elegant, inspirational, sensational, sexy, healthy. Most importantly, drink water, my friends, and clean your room. Road to 10K subs is the new goal, man. The fact that we are at, what is it? I'm sorry. We're at 12. We're at 1215, y'all. 1,215. Look at that. Actually, I can't show y'all because then it show the revenue. It's going up now. Hype. Also, any artist, please contact me. Any editors, please contact me that want to get into it. I'm not trying to pay a bunch of money because all I want is a little bit of things here and there. But if I could pay you $50 here and there, bro, I'll do that. Because as I grow bigger and bigger, I want to hire y'all officially as my only editors. And I want to also get y'all money. More than just from me, from other people too. So I'm just saying, man, this is a networking ting. It's a family ting. We're going to keep it in the family. That's my dog. That's my dog going crazy. Love y'all, man. Peace and love, man. Bow. Have a great Sunday, man. Love y'all, man. Peace. Till next time. Mwah.